I got my water. We're gonna do a lot of reading. And it's gonna be so good. I'm so excited to get to experience this with you all. Because I've been like, one of my goals for this year is I want to finish this game. But I've been too overwhelmed by the content of it um to actually finish it. And I thought if I did it here on stream with you all, then that would motivate me to actually finish the game. So we're gonna play in English. Okay. Now saving. We can disable autosave if it's like I've heard people do that if they're like shiny hunting and whatnot. But that is an option. We can disable that. Ooh. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I gotta learn to speak in old timey talk. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I am that which humans call Arceus. Arceus is like the god of everything. Now I wish to know thine appearance. We get to pick. I'm gonna go with a classic Dawn from the anime. What is thy name? I'm gonna go with what I always go with in games, which is Bear. That's me. I'm Bear. That's me. Bear. Hi, how are ya? Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokémon. If it's too loud, let me know. Bear. Hi, what's up? What's up, God? That's me. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. Okay, thank you. So the thing with this one is we are playing as someone who is from the modern era of Pokemon, but I don't know how they get sucked into this this past time of Pokemon. Oh, it's Arceus. Ooh. So we're in this past era and like the origins of the Sinnoh region. And that makes it really interesting of like how we go about playing the game. Wake up! Okay. Oh, do wake up, won't you? It's babies. Are you alive, my girl? I am. Hi, I was eeping on the floor. I always thought his hat was really interesting. I don't know why. It's really funny. I like it. Oh, hello. You gave me quite a shock falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Where am I? Why, this is Prelude Beach, of course. Dear me, did the shock of your fall somehow aidle your memory? I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I don't know. Don't think so. I don't know where I am. Where's my mom? I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? I don't know. So you don't even know anyone here. You don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know what to do. I don't know why I'm here. Why me? I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Look at the babies! What, like, an amazing trio of starters to have. Honestly, like, top tier. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. So you can kind of see it in the back left-hand, like, corner of the game. That portal up there, the swirly, scary thing, that's apparently what we fell out of. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. Yeah, I know Pokemon. We go way back. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems you have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. And yes, what might your name be? I am Bear. After the animal. Oh, you are called Bear. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon, and I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. So, like, at this time, people don't really know anything about Pokemon. It's all still very scary and new to folks. Yes, Pokemon such as the... Oh. They really said bye! Oh, blast and bother, my darling Pokemon. Why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you 3! Wait! Okay. So, to help you kind of get used to, like, the open world aspect of it. So I know in Diamond and Pearl, if you don't know, is my favorite generation of Pokemon. And you know, you have, I think it's Dawn, I think Lucas are the main protagonists. Here they're named different. I believe Dawn is now, it's like everyone, like NPCs from Diamond and Pearl are, you'll recognize them in here, but they're like kind of the ancestors of those characters. So this is, I believe, we're playing as Akira, I believe her name is, and I can't remember the boy's name, but it will say it later. There's a glowing beeping object over there. It's my phone! My telephone. I dropped that earlier. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. So it's literally Arceus put himself in our phone. So we literally have God on speed dial. It's pretty funny. So it's just really cool. I really like this game. It's just, I got a little overwhelmed by the open world aspect of it. Alas, yet another miss. What's going on? Aha! I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I've tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at that sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you about these 3 first? Now this one is Rowlet. Baby. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. Hi, Rowlet. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's surprised or irate. My baby, my son! The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. I love you, Oshawott. They can never make me hate you. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my girl. Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. Okay. Got 50. Damn. It's really cool, like, how they look. But that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to a minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one at a Pokemon and... why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you can catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though, far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this nature. So this is gonna give you the tutorial of how to catch the Pokemon. I don't believe this, I think this is just like a simple tutorial of like how actually catching Pokemon works. Not so much like me picking my starter, I don't think. Oh, wonderful, you caught a Pokemon. Seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Bear. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, it is most unusual. They don't seem fearful. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Yeah, because we know Pokemon. I started the Art of the Blade. You were reading books. I was starting the Art of the Blade. Oh, fuck. So you can kind of see, like, you really have to, like, take aim and, like, you can't just throw a ball and expect it to work. Like, I missed that one on Cyndaquil. So, like, your distance from the Pokemon, like, the arc of it, really, really interesting. I can hardly believe it, Bear. Incredible. You know, many people would fear to even approach Pokemon. Never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? Okay. And we just have Rowlet. So they will discuss it later, but you can crouch and like kind of sneak up on them. There we go. Oh, I didn't get that one. Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go. Hi Jay, how are ya? Welcome on in, I hope you're well. Got it in the forehead. Child, a wee bit over. There we go. That should work. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived in the village to help with our research. They won't listen to anyone. Freaking ads, I'm so sorry. As I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Bear, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? Magic? Years of training? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Look at my phone. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an ARC phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? Oh. If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile the region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field called such a catalog a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in the region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? Yeah, you convinced me. Why not? Let's do it. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then. Onward to Jubilife Village. So that's like the origin of Jubilife City, which is like one of the biggest cities in the Sinnoh region. Oh, it's the rift. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young lady is of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing her into the village for a bit. Okay. This part is really interesting as we're walking through Jubilife Village. It's a really pretty town. So this is like the only town in the game. Like the only like major town that we can go and like really do things at. There's like smaller like groups in like throughout the game, but this is like the only like major village. This way, if you please. So, Jubilife Village has come a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Exploration Team. But you can see, like, that's not quite the right outfit. Where'd you come from? Like, all these people are, like, wary of us. What manner of dress is that? Quiet, she'll hear you. Does the professor know that child? We're not supposed to talk to strangers, you know. So, like, everyone is, like, wary of you because you are an outsider that came from the rift, and they're like, who the fuck are you? So, everyone's like, who the hell is that? We don't trust them. Oh, botheration. I've almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here, and then to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. Okay. But, like, that's also, you can see on the sign over there, that was, like, the symbol of Team Galactic. So it's, like, really interesting of, like, how does Team Galactic fit into this? So many things. Your ARC phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show you where you need to go next. So the ARC phone holds our map and whatnot. Use the minus button to use the map on your ARC phone. You can consult the map for guidance to your next destination, information on your mission, and requests. You can also see guiding markers when you're out exploring or running around the village. If you're not sure where to go next, stop and look around for all that direction. Okay. So it's just... map tells you where to go. And we also have little guiding marks. Tell us where to go. But yeah, that's the symbol for, not that in particular. I believe it's simplified from that. But that is, that's reminiscent of the, symbol from Team Galactic. You can also see, the fucking wheezing. I think this is it the Galarian form of wheezing? But that's like the chimney tower, which is really cool. So many cool little things in this game. Like even this guy's wary of us. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? I'm sorry. The Wallflower for Galaxy Team folks only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Oh. Okay. This is the other protagonist. Who in the world are you? And what's that bizarre garb you're wearing? A Pokemon could slice through those flimsy excuses for clothes. For you to get in here, someone must have vouched for you. Why he have that have tape where mustache? Was it Professor Laventon? Do you two know each other? He's from a region a long way off. Not the most reliable sort, though. Letting Pokemon run off and give him the slip and all. 3 more of them got away just a while ago. If I hadn't been resting up some Pokemon, after some Pokemon drubbed me with the move Thundershock, I would have corralled them for sure. But the Professor, well... Unfortunately, just As Rai says, I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. So this is Rai. Ah! So in the modern time, Lucas, in the origin story, Rai. And then same with Dawn and Akira. But everything will be quite alright now. Bear here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. And he even's like, what the fuck? As in, she's going to join the Survey Corps. What makes you think that's a good idea? We can't just take in any misfit who wanders out of the wilderness. Look at the eyebrow, though. I'll allow it. Oh, yeah. But she reminds me of someone from, like, actually, like, Team Galactic, but I can't remember who. Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I'm the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Celine. Jay, I'm doing pretty alright. How are you doing, my dear? I hope you've been well. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be about 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. I just really need to fix my sleep schedule. I feel that my sleep schedule has been, like, horrible this week. There's, like, one day I didn't fall asleep until, like, 2:30, and then I had to be up at, like, 6:30. And I was like, oh, I don't like it. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it 3 today. Yeah, this guy didn't like me earlier. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Where'd you find this stranger in the first place, Professor? Oh, well, you know, that great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. Is that a joke? Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. Sure, they're all over the place, in the grass, in the forest, in the ocean. It's up to us in the Survey Corps to study them and figure out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess and what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Bear will come in. So you successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galactic team is capable of a feat such as that. That means we must finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. That's really something. We count ourselves lucky if we manage to catch a single wild Pokemon while fending off their attacks. Well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled from the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. That's a lot of food for stress eating. Now have your fill, Bear. And think, if you make it to the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all of its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. So now the question is, who are we gonna pick for our starter? That's gonna be the question. That was quite delicious indeed. You're awfully relaxed about all this. You do know that we won't have Bear join the Survey Corps unless she passes the trial. Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Bear's skills. Watch I just fail the trial. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Bear, was it? For tonight at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. Place to sleep. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You'll be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. Oh. Of joy. Captain Celine's like Hisui in a way. They're both plenty harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in there. I imagine our new friend has enough falling for one day. With that, I bid you both a good night. Yeah, sleep tight. Ooh. Still, people falling from the sky? That's some kind of story. Okay. Now we go to where we're gonna go sleep. It's cool. You have like you have the hairstylist, you can buy different fabrics. This is like materials. So we'll get into like the crafting aspect of this game because there's so much crafting you can do. Nice. I even love like the difference, like when you go from being down here, like the fact that it like even takes your shoes off. Like it's just like such a really cool little detail. Okay. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Hisui region. Read them at any time, simply press the up button to open the menu and then go to the help screen. Okay, thank you. Handy tip for team members. Don't wish your toils to be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you on such a fate. It's teaching us how to save. To save your progress, press the up button to open the menu, then scroll to ZLZR to reach the save screen. There's also an autosave function you can use to have your progress saved automatically. You can enable or disable autosave by scrolling to the help menu in the screen. So, that is an option. But we are going to rest. Yeah. Oh. Look at the Bidoof! Oh. Oh, okay. That makes much more sense. Like I said, I haven't played this since I got it, and like I've been playing a little bit recently, but I've already like been in a little bit of the chunk of the game. So I forget these like beginning things. Yellow. Hey in there, you awake? That was some wild lightning last night, right? Anyway, if you're up, come on out. Okay. So we can put items in the box. Just good. Hello. Did you sleep all right? I know that's not easy in a strange new land. We better not keep Captain Celine waiting. Let's hurry to headquarters. Okay. We can do, you know, you can view your map. You can do stuff. I don't have Pokemon yet, but I can save. So all the mechanics. Let's go. Here we are, Galaxy Hall. What'd you think? Ever seen a building this grand before? Oh. Don't give up! Keep those eyes open! The wild Pokemon, they they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the medical corps will put you to rights. You do realize that if you fail your trial and get flung out of the village, you could well die out there. Well, you might die even sooner than that if you have to take on this trial without a Pokemon to be your partner. Okay, thank you, Rai. Captain Celine, ma'am, I've brought Bear. You may enter. Hello. Abra. Let's get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon. A Bidoof, a Starly, and a Shinx. 3 species right away, but none of us have ever managed that. Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for her. The professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only make without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you will be an asset to our cause. That's fair. They don't want to bring in a weak link. I've lent you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you might need into the field. Sweet. That whatever it is you're wearing doesn't suit our satchels in the least. Right. I expect you to step in if anything goes awry. So they're really not going to provide for me until I can prove myself, so that's why they have Rai going with me. Press the Y button to consult the map on your ARC phone, and you can check the tasks that are waiting. There are 2 types, missions and requests. Missions must be completed to progress in your adventure, while requests are optional and given by people you meet. You can do like the main story, or you can do side quests. Pardon, Bear. Come with me for a moment. Okay. Are you going to give us a Pokemon? Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. What did you need, Professor? In order to complete our Pokedex and well simply survive in this unforgiving land, you absolutely must pass this trial. And as Professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Oh, he is gonna have me pick. Okay. Go on, Bear. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my girl, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? Okay, here's the thing, chat. My favorite starter Pokemon of every single starter Pokemon there is Oshawott. So I'm leaning towards Oshawott, but my only thing, here's my reasoning for why I'm like hesitant. One, in my other playthrough, I'm already using Oshawott. So I've already had an Oshawott. Cyndaquil, I'm gonna say just point blank, Cyndaquil's kind of off the table for me because I want Growlithe and Arcanine. Arcanine's my favorite Pokemon of all time. So I want a Hisui and Arcanine. So like Cyndaquil is kind of off the table for me. So do I go with Oshawott again, or do I go with Rowlet, who I've never had? I've never had a Rowlet on my team. That is the thing. I can make a poll and let you all vote if I do Oshawott or Oshawott or Rowlet. Let me make a quick poll. Choose the starter. Rowlet, which is grass owl, or Oshawott, which is water otter. We'll do 3-minute poll. That seems like a good time. Oh, oops. Okay, there we go. So if you want to vote on who I use, vote in the poll. Again, I have no preference between the two, other than Oshawott is my favorite starter of all time. And the only thing with Cyndaquil is I like building my team to be balanced. So I kind of like having like every Pokemon being a different type instead of having multiples of the same type. So like, because I already want to get Hisui and Growlithe and Arcanine, then I don't really want to get Cyndaquil. Even though Cyndaquil is a great Pokemon and so is Typhlosion, I do kind of want to mix it up and have different Pokemon. Trying to think who is on my team on my first playthrough. Oshawott, Shanks, Starly, Rosalia for grass. Who else? It's only 5. I had one more and I can't think of it. I also don't know of all the Pokemon in the game. I'm assuming a lot of them are from Sinnoh. But I'm not 100% sure. So that's the thing with this game. I find that when I was looking at what other people were saying, a lot of people were saying like their team kind of switches a lot, which is totally fine. So if y'all do want to vote on who I'm going to use for our playthrough of Violet, of Arceus, vote in the poll. You have, I don't know, probably like about a minute left if you would like to vote Oshawott. I do love Oshawott. I have also never used Rowlet, so feel free to vote on who you want. I'm gonna find assets for this. Okay. Just so I have it. But it's really cool. These three Pokemon, really cool. Like these are a good 3 to pick from, I would say. And I feel like these 3 are starters that like don't tend to get a lot of love, which is nice. I don't know. I didn't play Sun and Moon, so I missed over the Rowlet, Litten, and Poplio trio. I skipped over that one, so I've just never really had them on my team. So okay, we're going with Oshawott, which is fine. I do love Oshawott a lot. Oshawott's my favorite starter of all time. Yeah, we're picking Oshawott. Hi, buddy. Yeah. Okay, let me grab the asset for Oshawott, the boy. That's my son. If you don't know, I'm currently in my collecting Pokemon cards era. And Oshawott is one of the Pokemon I am collecting cards of. So I'm really excited. Let me grab the Oshawott. Wow. Let me grab Oshawott's photo really quick and we can put them on the screen. I'm not going to do the animated ones this time around just because it is kind of harder to find the Hisuian animated forms. So we're just going to do these little static images. But it looks so cute! Like Oshawott! And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Oshawott back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. The boy! My son! Yay! Love. That's my buddy. Word of advice, my girl. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. Yeah, look at these two. Look at those two. Look at those two cheer on their pal Oshawott. They're so cute. Or maybe they just wanted to help Bear with her trial. That could well be. They do go dashing from the village when Bear fell out of the sky, after all. Well, not to worry you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. They're going to help out with research. By the way, what species has Captain Celine charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All 3 of those species can be found in Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me get you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. You already gave me like 50. You're gonna give me 20 more? Unless I don't have those 50 anymore, which is fine. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. Let's be off. I'll show you the way to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Meet me at the gate to your left as you leave headquarters. Okay. So like this, the way that that this game is set up is it's not like entirely open world like Breath of the Wild, where you can just kind of run in between sections. Like the village, it's one own section. When you go out and explore, there are different, let me see if I can actually zoom out. So there's different regions, and these are all kind of split up, and then you only can explore in that region when you go out into the field. So it's not like you can go in between regions, which kind of helps it feel less like overwhelming. Oh, what a curious getup you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. So I was talking to Kenny about this. This is, I think, supposed to be the ancestor of Cynthia. I was trying to like figure out who this was, because I'm like, they look familiar and I can't tell, but we think it's supposed to be the ancestor of Cynthia, the champion of the Sinnoh League. I've heard talk of you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant's success. So what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up in one another in battle? Yeah, sure. We'll battle this guy. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. Okay, let's fight. Bolo. I remember you from Baldur's Gate 3. Go, my son! So the cool thing with battling in here is you can run around during battle. So you can like try to make it look like you can change how you want the scene to look just by where you're standing. Push and tackle. I like that you can actually like see them move around the space. Nice job, Oshawott. Nice. Moves, items, use them well and the world will open up to you. Leveled up. Good job, Oshawott. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. Pokemon sometimes learn new moves when they level up. If you want to change your moves your Pokemon can use in battle, open your satchel, choose the Pokemon you want, and select the change moves option. This is really cool. So I'll show you when we get out of dialogue with Volo, but only a few people here have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our two battlers recover from their little exercise. As to you, my sky-fallen friend, I present some potions and thanks. Thank you. Potions do 60 HP, which is really interesting, because typically they only do 20. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. Thank you, Volo. Appreciate you. If you can battle that well, I've got a feeling you might have your trial well in hand, even if it's more to do with catching them battling. Now, to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Okay. Whoops. Whenever you leave Jubilife Village, you have to pick a destination from your map and let rest the guardsmen know where you're off to. That way, someone can come collect your things collect you if things go wrong. Which is like, it makes sense. Hey, I hope you make it through this. Thanks, Rai. So, how Pokemon moves work. Let me switch over, and if we go here, and we go over to Oshawott. Whoops. You can do this at any time with your Pokemon. You can add moves. You can, like, if I didn't want Oshawott to no tackle anymore, I could switch it with something else. And you can do that on the fly. Like, whenever they learn a new move and you want to switch it in, you can. So it really allows you to, like, change up the different styles you want your Pokemon to know, which is really cool. It's not like they forget the move entirely. They can, like, relearn it again. So, like, if I had, like, Arcanine and, like, I accidentally switched a move in for Flamethrower, but I still wanted to know Flamethrower, I can put Flamethrower back in, which is cool. Excuse me. You're Bear, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. This is what I mean when so this is the only, like, area we'll be exploring. And then there's the village, and more will open up as we go through the game. They brought that over to Scarlet and Violet too. I think I do remember that. This game was like, there's so much of this game. Whoops, I just punched my microphone. There's so much of this game that because it came out before Scarlet and Violet, people I think were like anticipating, like maybe seeing over in Scarlet and Violet. And some of it did make it over, not all of it did though. This is our base camp. It's where we start and finish our surveys. Now remember what you've got to do. You've been tasked with catching 3 species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. I'm curious to see if the professor's stories about you are really true. Oh, Professor, something wrong? Oh, well, you see, Captain Celine got hold of me after you left. She's impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. She doesn't let up. How exactly are you supposed to help out there, Professor? To be honest, my dear boy, I don't intend to lift a finger. Bear's talents are the real deal. He'll pass with flying colors, you'll see. So in other words, I'm still the one bearing the responsibility here. Not my ideal state of affairs. Let's get started. You'll be more than equal to this, Bear. Okay. I was gonna say something else about Scarlet and Violet, I can't remember. So this is the thing with Arceus. And what sets Arceus apart from, like, the other games, we are a Pokemon trainer, but we're not, like, we don't do gym battles, we aren't training to be the best Pokemon trainer. We go into this game with the mindset that you are a researcher trying to do research on Pokemon. You are trying to fill up your Pokedex, you're trying to meet every single Pokemon out there, you are trying to learn more about them. So, like, don't go into this game with the mindset of you are a Pokemon trainer, you are a Pokemon researcher. But here's where you can craft items, you can rest, you can store items because your inventory fills up kind of fast. You can switch out your team with this guy, and then you can register any of your findings with the professor. So that's how the camp kind of works. This is Aspiration Hill. Nice. Obsidian Fieldlands. There's Bidoof. Look, a Bidoof. We're finding the Pokemon. Oh, I didn't get to read that fast. Right, you talk too fast. Oh, there he goes. You may be some sort of prodigy, but just in case, here's what Captain Celine taught me. Hold down ZL to focus on a wild Pokemon and keep it in your sights as long as it's necessary. This technique comes very useful when aiming Pokeballs at a target when dodging Pokemon's attacks. Bidoof is a mellow Pokemon, which means it doesn't tend to run away when you approach. Aim carefully, let your Pokeball fly, and you ought to be alright. Okay. So, you can focus in on Pokemon. You can go into this first person, which is interesting. Okay. I usually just go in with the Pokeball. So you can do that. I love the little animation for it too. The little firework. It's so cute. One Bidoof caught. Now on we march. We find a Shinx and a Starly. So Pokemon do, like, they just kind of pop up. They don't, necessarily, like, they won't hide in the tall grass. They are just here in the overlands, which is nice. Oh, Starly. Now Starly here. It's the type to run at the drop of a hat. But not to worry. Crouch down on the grass and it won't spot you. That's how you can get close. Press B to crouch and make it harder for wild Pokemon to notice you. Press the same button again to rise. If you creep into the tall grass while crouched, you'll be even harder for a wild Pokemon to detect. So there are certain Pokemon where you have to be stealthy with catching them. You can kind of see, like, the music gets quieter, things get quieter. You can stand up. You can crouch down. There we go. So it really makes you, like, think about your catches and, like, to be strategic with it. Of, like, you know, will this Pokemon run away immediately? Will this Pokemon try to charge me? Is this Pokemon pretty laid back? So, it's really cool. And that's Starly caught, too. I admit, I'm impressed so far. Sweet. I am gonna come back here. Oh, I can't go back. Or even go. Oh, I was gonna grab that thing, but I can grab it right here, I guess. So when you're out and about, you'll find materials, because, of course, because this is so new, Pokemon doesn't just give you items. You have to, like, craft your own items. So you'll find materials out and about. Alright, what's up? I forgot to share another smidgen of wisdom. How to throw your partner Pokeball. To quote Captain Celine's wise teachings, have an item at the ready and you want to send out a Pokemon, press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready but you want to throw an item, press X. The captain's a real expert on these things. Then once you've got a Pokemon ready, try aiming it for certain rocks or trees like this one. Your Pokemon will hunt for berries and things and bring back whatever it finds. Now it's time for your partners to shine. We've reached the final hurdle, catching a Shinx. Okay, so you can see it kind of next to me. If you want to switch from using either an item or your Pokemon, you just press X. And if I want these berries right here, you throw your Pokemon at it, and then they will go and collect whatever you throw them towards. Hi. There it is. Shinx. Terrifying. Shinx is an aggressive disposition. Did you know that already? So it tends to just be a little more aggressive. That figures. Me, I have to focus on a Pokemon carefully to notice a thing like that. Once aggressive Pokemon get wound up, they'll knock any balls you throw. When you use the ZL button to focus on a Pokemon, you can see how easy it will be to catch. The more arrows that are pointing about the Pokemon, the easier it will be to catch. Actually, I didn't know that. That's really cool. An X icon will appear above a Pokemon that if it has picked a fight with you. Be warned, Pokemon displayed with this icon cannot be caught unless you engage them in battle. But not to worry, I'll teach you a trick in catching them. You draw them into battle. Once it's caught up in the heat of the battle, you can throw a Pokeball and try to catch it. You got a few Pokemon that you can use now, don't you? Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it at the wild Pokemon you want to battle. Use what you learned in battle with Volo. Get out there and make your last catch. I don't know if this Shink is gonna have electric type moves, which makes me worried to bring out Oshawott, but we'll see. If you start a battle against a wild Pokemon, simply throw out a Pokeball that contains one of your Pokemon at it. If you want to see that you currently have an item ready to throw, not a Pokemon, press X and allow you to toggle between your items and your Pokemon. So, where's Shinx? Shinx is right there. So you can see the eye icon above me, or at the top of the screen. That means that the Pokemon is aggressive, and we can't necessarily just catch it right out in the field. No, we're gonna use Aqua Jet. Okay. I'm going to attempt to catch it from here. There we go. We got a Shinx. Easy now. Wait, did you really? You really did it. You did it. That's 3 species of Pokemon. Caught. You really are some kind of prodigy. You must have given Professor Laventon the shock of his life. First you fall from the sky, then you go and catch all our escaped Pokemon, one after another. I honestly didn't believe the professor's story until I saw you in action for myself. And here you are with 3 Pokemon caught. You completed your trial. What, like it's hard? Easy peasy. Oh, I said that you passed the trial with flying colors, and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, Bear. You've taken your first steps for seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photo! We're gonna get a photograph! That's me! Cheesing real hard. I've got to admit, it's true, you've got real talent for this. Now then, it's best to report to Captain Celine. Time to head back to Jubilife Village then. Yeah. So I'm not gonna update the team just yet because I don't know if I'm gonna keep the 3 that we just caught. I might keep Starly and Shinx for now, but I don't know if I'm going to keep the Bidoof. So I'm going to just wait until we kind of get through this introductory stuff to update the team. Eventually, you should be able to have Pokemon you've caught go live in the village pastures. Oh, go live, not go live. Oops. The most Pokemon a person can have with them while out exploring is 6, apparently. Not that we have anyone who can manage that. Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Celine awaits our reports at the headquarters. I can't wait to see the captain's reaction. Yeah, we gotta go show her that we are just the best, you know? We are just too good. The Pokemon, they love us. Yeah, now we have so many. And it's also the shared XP system, so if like I level up, like, or if Oshawott levels up, all of these will level up. So the only time it's not shared XP is if I send Oshawott out, for example, to like hit a tree. That XP only goes to Oshawott. That's the only time it's not shared. Hello. It seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Congratulations. You've passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, an official uniform of the Survey Corps. We finally got our uniform. Sweet. Get changed in that room you used last night. Then you're to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Okay. So we have, she's like the captain, but then we also have a higher up commander as well. Okay. Go change. Go over here. Yep. Oh, outfit, the sandals. We can change our eye color as well, which is nice. I am gonna change mine to be green, kind of like my model. So. Any other things to change? Yeah! Look at you in the Survey Corps uniform. Now it finally feels like you're one of us. But I do wonder when the captain decided to go ahead and give a uniform ready for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, sorry, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. Yay! You got the scarf. Cute! Now present yourself to the commander. Okay. I'm gonna go upstairs. Commander Kamado. There's this room up here. More rooms. There's an Eevee! Cute! So I believe this is supposed to be the ancestor of the Pokemon professor. I'm blanking on his name from the Sinnoh region. It looks very much alike, and I can't think of his name right now. I have been waiting for you. Okay. I am Kamado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you are Bear. Yes, sir. That me. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Face me in combat. Try to throw him. Charge at him. Charge at him. Ow. You've got vigor. I'll give you that. You need to work on your sumo technique, but I do see your potential. Ow! Over in the corner. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider, who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of Jubilife Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galactic Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex. But I warn you, Bear. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as your work. Yes, sir. We did it. So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Right at the bottom. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher your rank will become. And working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer towards the goal of ours. Seek out every last Pokemon. Here, you will need this. Need a recipe for crafting Pokeballs. Okay. And 3,000 as well. You'll have to buy the necessary materials. Right, you're an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what she needs to know. Yes, ma'am, Captain. Get ready for a lesson in crafting. Crafting means making items from scratch. That's right, whatever you need in your survey work, you'll mostly make yourself. So we don't, you can buy some stuff technically, but, the aim of this is to, you go out, you farm the materials, and you make your own stuff, like Pokeballs, potions, other things. Some things you can buy at the general store, but it's good to try to be self-sufficient. This way, we can even catch Pokemon with Pokeballs we've crafted ourselves. But listen to me prattle on. Let's go to the crafts work so you can try it yourself. Okay. You can also activate the guides by pressing the plus button. So if there are certain things that you're like trying to make sure you do, you can have it guide you to get there. Well done earning a place in our team. Oh, you're the fabrics lady. My name is it Anthe? I'm the local clother. The professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I do hope they fit. You received an everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. I hope you'll avail yourself in the village's humble shops. Hi. Hey, this way to the crafts work. Okay. So you can come to this guy to get materials. You can come here to get materials and I believe other recipes. This here's the crafts work. That there is the workbench. It's where you'll craft things. Pretty self-explanatory, right? When you step up to the workbench, I'll supply you materials to make some Pokeballs. Call it a present to celebrate passing your trial. And as for the money the captain gave you, feel free to spend it and spend that however you like. Any recipes you get should tell you what materials you need to complete them. At the workbench, just choose what you want to make and get crafting. Go on, try it out. Okay. You can use workbenches in Jubilife Village and the base camps to craft Pokeballs and other items. Crafting items requires a recipe and the materials. Okay, so if you go up here, say if I want to make Pokeballs, I can press this, and then I can say I want to make 20, and we're going to just make 20, because why not? Easy peasy. Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my girl. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. As also that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokedex. And on that note, here you are. We get our Pokedex. Nice. So this is the Pokedex. I love that it's just like, it's a book. It's literally a whole book. It's not an electrical thing. So you can go through, see every Pokemon. And the thing with Pokemon, if I go up to Oshawott, you can, here's where the bulk of the game comes from. There you have these tasks that you can do. And it is different for each Pokemon. You know, how many have you caught? How many times have you given them food? How many times have you evolved them? There are different things that you can do with each of your Pokemon, and sometimes like people, we could, if we wanted to, we could solely focus on finishing these tasks, but that will help you get a complete view of how the Pokemon works. And then you can also use this to find where different Pokemon are from. So pretty cool. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon that are in this grand region. It'll take plenty of research tasks to help the professor complete the Pokedex. I got to get going on those myself. I'll be happy to ask to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me in the Fieldlands camp whenever you are ready, my good bear. Aye, aye, Captain. Okay, so before we... Oh, never mind. We're getting a cutscene. Hey, excuse me. I couldn't help but overhear. If you're into the Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm a standing guard, so I can't leave my post. But I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. People who have something to ask you will have a request icon displayed above them. To fulfill their request, you may receive a nice reward. So like incentivizes you to kind of like also do requests. Let's ask what he wants. Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yeah, I've heard of Wurmple. Well, you see, I've been having a chat with Professor Laventon, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, it will sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. He said it was a phenomenon called evolution. The Pokemon can undergo evolution, which changes their appearance and stats. If one of your Pokemon has met the requirements to evolve, you'll be able to select the evolve option when viewing the Pokemon in your satchel. So that's like one of the big things with this game in particular. When in the past, when Pokemon have been able to evolve, they just evolve. But now you are able to choose when you want them to evolve. So, very different. So I decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, could you let me have it? There'll be a reward if you, for you, I promise. Just get me a Wurmple if you can. Sorry, I'm like reading today. Okay, so this guy wants a Wurmple. We'll try to catch one as well. Wants. Those Shinx ears had odd markings on the insides. Wow. My reading is off today. No use, I can't remember. That'll keep me up all night. Hey, aren't you a Survey Corps? If you catch a Shinx, could you show it to me? I've got to see one with my own eyes. Please, I can't remember for the life of me what those ears look like. It's driving me up a wall. Yeah, we can actually just show him the one that we have. Yeah, we'll show you a Shinx. That's what they look like. Look at those ears. Alright, let's have a peek at those round ears. Hi. That's it. Its ears have a yellow cross pattern on them, kind of like a star. Can't tell you what a relief this is. I felt like I've had a bone stuck in my throat. Only the throat's my brain, and the bone's a thought. Thanks for helping me get that bone out. And we got 3 potions for that. So some tests are really easy. Some are kind of difficult. Okay. We're gonna go back here. Back out on an excursion. Righto, let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokedex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need your help to carry out, my girl. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokedex for you to reference anytime. So this is just explaining that method more. Research tasks are tasks you need to carry out to complete the Pokedex. Each Pokemon species has a different number or variety of research tasks. Press the down button to open your Pokedex, then check what kind of research tasks are available for the Pokemon you've registered. When you focus on the wild Pokemon in the field using the ZL button, you can instantly check the research task for that species by pressing the down button to open your Pokedex right to the page. Some Pokemon have some unusual research tasks, so be sure to check them out. I actually didn't know that part. You can catch and battle diverse Pokemon species to carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so and you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work. That also will help us rank up and whatnot. Now, there's one more nugget of wisdom I got to share, Bear. Wild Pokemon may attack you at any time. When they do, dodge like your life depends on it. Dodge? Look, just watch me, would you? Then you'll be able to copy what I do. Here I go. Yeah. See? That's how you dodge. A timely dodge will keep you from getting hurt by a fierce attack of wild Pokemon. And that's key if you'd rather not end up blackened out in some field like I did. I learned the hard way. When those Shinx got me with Thundershock, I might have been done for if the security corps hadn't come and saved me. But hey, no need to worry. You've got me here to give tips. I'll teach you plenty. Thanks, man. So I believe we can do, yeah, this is how you dodge, but I also like if you move around. Yellow. Just somersault all across the region. Get ready for some Survey Corps wisdom. Focus on a Pokemon, use the ZL, then press the down button to open the Pokedex. You'll see what tasks you have for that Pokemon. There's a Bidoof! You see that your research tasks for the Bidoof include one that, about how many you've caught? That's right, catching just one won't do. You've got to get 2, then 4, then more and more. Hi, Bidoof. And when it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the captain's switching wisdom. If you have an item out, press X to ready your Pokemon. Give it a try now if you want. I'll go on ahead. Okay. So let's focus on Bidoof. Whoops. Then you can quickly go to what Bidoof's thing is. So we need to get 2 of them. We have to defeat some, we have to catch some. Number of heavy specimens you've caught, number of evolved. Okay. So we can catch another one. You do get like some little things for catching multiple. Which is nice. Ah, damn. Let's see if we can get this one. There we go. So now, if we go over to Bidoof, you can see that we've caught 3. We've caught 2 heavy specimens, and we've caught 2 different forms, so a male and a female form. So, and the thing you can also do is if you go to your satchel, you can see I have a lot of Pokemon. So I can believe it's... Maybe I have to go up. I have to go up to this guy to do it. So if I want to switch out any of my Pokemon, I'm gonna go back up to the camp. I'm just gonna somersault my way back up. So you go over to this guy. I want to see my Pokemon. And then you can, you know, move any of them into here. And what you can also do, and I don't believe it actually affects your Pokedex progress, but say if I don't want to keep this one and I want to release it. You do actually, because the game wants you to collect multiples of the of different Pokemon, you can get little things for it. So it says it seems that your Pokemon you released back to the wild left something behind. And you get this thing called like grit, gravel, or whatever. There's different like forms of it. But this is mysterious gravel that can raise the effort level of one Pokemon stats. It can be used only if the effort level is at least level 3 or no greater than level 5. So like the way that I was thinking this, and I think it's a little silly to think of it this way, but like this is the way that my brain like comprehended it. You know how in Genshin you have their abilities and you can like level up their abilities, and if you want to like triple crown your characters, this is kind of similar to that, where you can level up different abilities. So you can be HP, you can be I think attack, special attack. Let me actually look. Go over to, let's grab, can't use it yet because I don't know enough about it, but you can put it into HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed. So we can't use it yet, but that is what you get for releasing some of the Pokemon you've caught. So it does encourage you to, that catching multiple types isn't like a burden or anything. It's like you're supposed to. We can also just run around, but somersaulting is fun. Grab more of these materials. I'll go down and grab that in a bit. Let's talk to Rye first. I know I'm laying it on thick, but don't forget to open your Pokédex when you focus on a Pokemon to check your research task for it. If you hold ZL and press down, try checking your task for Starly next. Starly we need to be careful of, because Starly likes to run away. One of your tasks is catch Starly without being spotted, right? You can get that done, and if you hide in the tall grass to catch him, give it a try. Alright. I'll go and wait for you up ahead. Come catch up once you've submitted some tasks. So now this is just time for us to work on catching Pokemon. I'm going to try to sneak up. There we go. Sweet. I gotta manually do this because I forgot to do this before. So you need to catch 20 without being spotted. We have to defeat some. Yeah. Sweet. I did want to grab this. Shink's over there. There we go. Sweet. Let's go. Up here. There's another Shanks. We kind of just see everything. Oh, there's one sleeping. Yeah, one sleeping over here. I'll catch it while it's sleeping. Y'all really can't hear it probably. I don't know if stream is picking it up. But it's making like a little like the little breathing noise of. Take it closer. Very faint, but it's like how you know a Pokemon is sleeping. Hey, you can catch them while they're sleeping. Wait. Oh, there's one over here. I'll try to sneak up on this one. Because if so the difference between like with Shinx versus Starly, Shinx with being a more aggressive Pokemon, Shinx ran at us, whereas Starly, that Pokemon is less likely to run at us, and they're most likely to just like flee and run away. We kind of want to stay around here. We actually want to head that way, but I'm going to catch Doof. Oh, whoops. See, it ran away. Now the other ones are probably going to flee as well. So that's like wanting to, like trying to have your, like making sure you can lock on the Pokemon and whatnot so it doesn't just like run away. Very important. Whoop, whoop. There's something here. There was one here. Now it's gone. Another thing we can do is if we have Mr. Joshua, if you come over here, there's these like kind of geode-like things. Throw your Pokemon at it, and it will harvest those for you. So tumblestone is what we use for to make Pokeballs. Talk to Rye first. I see that Buizel over there. Around here you can find a Pokemon called Buizel. It's got an aggressive disposition. I love Buizel. Another one of my favorite Pokemon. This means you'll try to hit it when it moves. That means it'll try to hit you when it moves. Just like Shinx. You'll need to battle it to catch it. It's so cute. If you take too much damage within a short time, you'll be in danger of blacking out. You can tell you're in danger when the edges of the screen turn red. Damage does go away over time, but you won't begin to recover if you're still being targeted by a wild Pokemon. Take further damage after the edges of the circle or the screen have turned red. You'll become overwhelmed and black out. So the Pokemon can hurt you in this game. Speaking of which, your research tasks for Buizel include seeing it use certain moves. You gotta see the moves in battle for it to count towards the task, so battling it is extra key here. Okay. I'm going on ahead. Come catch up once you've checked off some of Buizel's tasks. Okay. So we are gonna try actually battling Buizel, and I'm gonna get Shinx out. We do want to see it use certain moves if we can. We're gonna use Thundershock. Might kill it. Oh no, we're good. Never mind, it's not gonna use any certain moves. That's okay. Let's use Pokeball. I do like that it's only like one shake you have to worry about. And it's like if you catch her, you don't. Oh, there's a Wurmple over there. See it up there. Oh. Wait. Thank you. So, let me think what I want to do here. I do want to catch a Wurmple. Because that one guy does want one. Didn't want to throw my Pokeball, but that's fine. That is a-okay. We can do it this way. Okay, I was poisoned. The nice thing about this is, in this game, status conditions don't carry over. So, like, typically in Pokemon, when you're poisoned, when you're asleep, when you're paralyzed, and you, like, finish that battle, your Pokemon stays poisoned or asleep or whatever. But that doesn't happen here, which is nice. So that poison shouldn't carry over with Shinx. Like, Shinx is fine. So that's nice, is that it doesn't carry over. You can also... You can fly back to wherever you need to go. So I'm gonna go back here so I can register with the professor. Listen to Rise advice to find everything that's clear, or would you rather return? Let me actually switch out my team first. Because I'll put Buizel in. We'll come put Buizel on the team, why not? Okay. Sweet. And then I don't have Apricorn to craft more potions. I am gonna put some stuff in storage. So we're gonna move this. We're gonna move the grit dust. Okay. Just to move some things around. Okay. We'll keep going with Rye for a moment. And then we'll go back to Jubilife. So you can kind of tell on what trees certain berries have. Like that one looks like an orangeberry tree. So it's not gonna have apricorns on it. I do want to see Shinx use certain moves, so we are going to fight this one. This one does have electric type moves, which actually is kind of bad because I don't have any great Pokemon to help with that. Ooh, okay. That's gonna do the doofin, that's fine. We're gonna go to Weasel next. Oh, one thing I should put on. Not that. This is gonna be, this list is gonna be useful later. Island 2. Which is fun though. I think I'm a little more confident in who's gonna stay on the team. I'm going to add, we're gonna add Shinx and we're gonna add Starly because I believe I'm gonna keep both of those on my team. So let's go up to Gen 4. Let's grab a Shinx. Add that in there. And I'm gonna grab Starly as well. Again, it's hard with like this because your teams can switch so fast. And it's like I might just not end up using either of them after this stream. So it really just depends. But we have Starly. You're right. Boop, boop, boop. There. And then let's add in Shinx as well. Those are the two I'm the most confident will be staying. But they can also change very quickly, so we shall see. Sweet. Oh, there we go. Okay. I don't have a way to revive my Bidoof. You can also throw stuff at Pokemon, so you can throw like a mud ball. This is supposed to be like a spoiled apricot. Let me look at how we're doing on research. We'll see. That one wasn't a good throw. So we're gonna fight fire with fire. We're gonna fight Shinx with Shinx. Lemons! Thank you so much for the 5 months. B wants to be the very best like no one ever was. That's my goal. Thank you so much, Lemons. I appreciate you so much. Oh, my Shinx is hurting. I didn't realize that. Don't kill me. 1 HP in a dream. Oh my god. I didn't realize how weak my Shinx was. I'm so sorry, Shinx. Okay. Sweet. Let's go Get more of you. We are gonna need to find apricots. I can't lock on to the geodes. Okay. We're gonna have so much of these. Minimum amount of HP you need is 1. That's so true. You just need 1 HP in a dream. All you need. Ooh, ooh. No, fuck, it saw me. Okay. Okay. Once we get more into like how battling works in this game, this action order I have up will make a lot more sense. I can't check my Pokédex here. I don't. Debating if I want to catch. I'm just gonna catch it. Why not? I have to catch so many of these, so it's like, why not just get more of them done? There we go. Okay, if we could like check the Pokédex. So we need to catch, we're at 6. We need to catch 25 in total to complete that task. We do need to defeat 15 of them though. Okay. But yeah, like you could honestly like just dedicate a whole stream to just catching and like working on different Pokemon. So it's like, I want to focus on finishing my tasks for Bidoof or for Shanks. Maybe I'll do that. Like that'll be my in-between like streams thing when I'm like, I want to get stuff done in this game. Like I have an itching to play. Let me catch another Wurmple. There we go. We'll work on that one. This right here, you can see, is a apricot tree. So these are what we need to find for to make more Pokeballs. You can throw out a berry, I believe, but I don't know if that's honestly going to startle. We're gonna catch... I'm gonna try to get both of them. He's like, wait, where'd my friend go? Yeah, that one's gonna run away. Yeah, that's fair. Like, where'd my friend go? He's in a ball now. These medicinal leeks can be used to make potions and like revives and whatnot once we get the recipes for those. The Weedle. What are we looking at for Weedles? Sometimes I feel like I can't use the lock-on system like that because it throws it too short. I need more of an arc on it. You know what I mean? There we go. Sweet. Let's get some more of these apricots. So many right here. He might be wanting to tell me about these trees, but I'm already gonna harvest them. Let me see. Are you gonna talk about these trees that you already harvest? You're doing pretty well for a mystery stranger from the sky. Here, a little reward for keeping up with me. Your own crafting kit. Sweet. Containing everything you might need for crafting, even if there's no workbench around. However, you may only use the materials you have in your satchel. So you can also store materials in that box, but with this crafting kit, you have to have the items on you. Here's the recipe for potions. Oh, sick. 1 orange berry and 1 medicinal leek. That makes sense. With the crafting kit, you can craft items anywhere using whatever materials are in your satchel. As long as you got an apricorn and a tumblestone, you can make a Pokeball anytime. And with an orange berry and a medicinal leek, you can whip up a potion. So heal up your Pokemon whenever they need healing. Okay. Lovely. Research going all right? You can see if you've got tasks ready to turn into the Pokedex cover. Oh, yeah, we can turn in 26 unreported data. Okay. Wait, yeah. Once you've got some tasks good and done, go and check in with Professor Laventon. See you soon. Okay. Report your research tasks to the professor. Okay. I want to do, before we do that, craft some stuff. We're going to make yeah. We're gonna get a bunch of these because we're gonna need them anyway. Okay. We could go back and report to the professor to keep the story progressing. Before we do that, I would like to try to catch some Starlies. Come closer. I don't think I can hit it from here. Nope. Too far. Too far away. That one's sleeping. There we go. You also, I believe if you hit a Pokemon on the back when it's like not looking at you, like that, I don't know if that's a better catch thing to do, like if it's less likely to break out, or if, I know with battling, it gives you an advantage. Come on, get closer. Oh, you saw me. Come here, let's fight. Oh, never mind. They can also just run away like that, which is understandable. You can catch a Shanks. Try for these. The Doof here. Because why not? Oh, fuck. Broken. Hi. Oh, no, it doesn't want it. Hey, you want? Let me just catch you real quick. Thank you. Okay. There was an orangeberry tree right here. Let's grab that. The nice thing is you can just kind of run away and like keep doing stuff while your Pokemon like harvest stuff for you, which is nice. I don't really want to battle this thing. I really hope. Good. Yeah, there we go. Please work. There we go. Okay, we are going to fly back to the professor and camp because it's easier. Hi. Report our findings to you. Oh, if it isn't a crafting kit. You must have listened attentively to Rai's teachings. Excellent work, dear girl. This seems a good time to explain to you about survey reports and rewards they offer. When you submit survey reports, you receive money based on the level and number of Pokemon you've caught. You'll receive more money if you've fulfilled certain conditions, such as catching a species for the first time. On that note, let me check the research tasks you completed thus far. It's cool because it shows you like all the Pokemon you've caught. How much money, any tasks that you like were able to achieve. So it kind of like incentivizes you to catch a lot of Pokemon. I see. Most illuminating. I'll update your Pokedex with this new data. By carrying out research tasks and submitting survey reports, you'll raise the research level of the Pokemon species you encounter. If you raise a Pokemon's entry to level 10, that entry will be considered complete, and you will have unlocked all the detailed information to be had about that species. As you carry out tasks and complete the Pokedex entries for the different species, you'll also gain Pokemon research points, which you can use on the cover of your Pokedex, or which you can view on the cover of your Pokedex. Once you've earned a certain number of points, you'll be able to move up through the ranks of the Galaxy Expedition game. So, oops. You can see like their preferred food, what items they carry if you defeat them in battle. So we completed Bidoof. And Shinx we've completed, which is great. Nice, now we have a rank. We have 1 star. You've made good progress on these research tasks, Bear. I do believe you're ready to move up the ranks. Let's head back to the village and report the good news to Captain Celine. It's time you earned yourself a star. Sweet. Yeah, we did it. We got the star. Okay, let's go. We can also go to this one guy who asked us about the Wurmple. We can give him the Wurmple. Let's do that. Have you got a Wurmple? Yes, I do. I have so many. I'll give you this one. You really brought me one. You must be as good as the rumors say. I'd like to name this Wurmple right away. Now, I've been told a Wurmple will evolve into a Pokemon known as a Beautyfly, so I should give it a name with that in mind. This is the tough decision. Which of these do you like best? Beauticia, Beautifrid, or Bugene? I like Bugene. It's funny. I like Bugene too. I guess that's decided then. Bugene. I'll raise Bugene to be a splendiferous Beautifly. Wait and see. So good. We got Dazzling Honey, which I believe you can use on other things. So, see what you want. You're that newcomer who fell from the sky. Are you heading outside the village? Of course you are. The Survey Corps must have to get out and about to compile that Pokédex book they're working on, right? Well, on your way, kindly do me a favor. Find out all about Starly. Pokemon certainly are terrifying creatures, but when I see Starly, I feel simply whole. Not that I have the least desire to actually touch one, mind you. Please let me see Starly's entry in that Pokédex the moment you've completed it. We need to get Starly's Pokédex entry up to level 10, which it's at 7 right now. So we'll need to get some more. But it's cool that it shows you like the difference of how many Pokemon. Oh, excuse me. Big stretch. It shows you how many Pokemon you've seen, which is 9 so far, how many you've caught, which is 6, and then how many of the entries are completed. So, very cool. Okay, let's go talk to Celine and see where we are at in our progress. Hello. If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokédex. Ah, here it is, ma'am. My Pokedex. Yep. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. Sweet. With this, you have officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition. I got a star! I'm a good noodle! You can now use heavy balls. Pokemon up to level 20 will also obey your orders reliably in battle. Rewards you earn from your survey reports will be more generous now too. So like it incentivizes getting your rank up as well because you get all like these really cool things. Have these as well. There are further recipes you'll need for crafting. Oh my god, I'm so yawny. I'm so sorry. Got a recipe for heavy balls, which is a different type of ore. Oh, so now we have a recipe for revives. Sweet. That strangers like you should fall from the sky and yet flourish among us like this is a testament to your native talent and hard work. Most people prefer it when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone. Improving your worth by moving up through the ranks is something anyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people may be more willing to accept you. Working your way through the ranks will also be a help if you wish to make your life a life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. Aye aye, ma'am. Sweet. For today, at least, you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower and a good night's rest. Nice. We get to go eat food. So Bear, my girl. I believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. And our usual order of potato mochi tastes even better when there's something to celebrate. Hey, by the way, have you taken on that request from Beauregard yet? Or that Beauregard had? Well, most people here don't know much about Pokemon. You've noticed, right? So it's our job as Survey Corps to take care of any issues that crop up because of that. We're basically Pokemon problem solvers. Indeed so. Some people will ask you for help when you talk with them, while other requests will need to be claimed at the blackboard I keep in my lab. Speaking of which, weren't you approached with a request recently arrived? What is it all about? That one might be a better fit for Bear than me. I don't think I'll be able to pull it off unless I get better at Pokemon battling first. Yes, that request came from Mai of the Diamond Clan, if I recall correctly. The people of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui since before the Galaxy team arrived. If we could establish good relations, I'm sure there is much we can learn from them, including more about local Pokemon. But we can discuss all that tomorrow. For today, we should eat up and get some rest. Okay. Hey Bear, before I go meet Mai about the request, mind showing me how you do in battle? Yeah, sure. Let's battle. Great, I'll be at the training grounds. If you've been catching lots of Pokemon, you can change up your team in the pastures, just so you know. Okay, that makes more sense. I couldn't remember how to change up my team when I was in the village. So, if we go over here to the pasture, you can see like all the Pokemon we've caught. So there's like Wurmple, there's Shinx, there's so many Bidoofs. In the pasture, house any Pokemon you catch. Collect them from here to change up your party. There's Pokemon you want to leave with me. So we are going to move you out. I don't know if there's a way to do a quicker like mass releasing of Pokemon. I'm gonna try to keep at least one of every Pokemon I keep, or I catch. So like, I'll keep one of the Wurmple, just so I still have it. Do this one. We're just gonna move this one up more, so I don't accidentally release it. But there has to be like a way that I can I wonder if no, I have to do it individually, it looks like. Give me a moment while I release some of these so we can clear up a little bit of space. We're gonna be catching a lot of Pokemon going forward. It doesn't hurt our standings at all with our Pokedex, which is good. I don't know if I'm gonna keep Bidoof on the team. I think I might put this Bidoof and the Weasel back in. Because I don't think I'm gonna keep them on my team. Okay. Sweet. Let's put Bidoof in here. And we're gonna put Weasel in here as well. Okay. Thank you. Hey there, Bear. The Pokemon you released just now left a little something behind for you. Take it, would you? There's so many things of gravel. So many. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go to the training grounds to meet up with Rye. So we can, like I said before, we can get like a haircut and we can change our outfit. Might wait to do that though. Excuse me. I don't know if I need to make more coffee or something. I am eepy today. Thanks for taking a minute for me. I know your plate is full right now. I'm gonna be straightforward with you about something. That is, I don't understand how anyone can handle taking on Pokemon in battle. I know I'm a Survey Corps member, and I've even got my own partner, but I just can't do it. You have a Pokemon? That's right. Just take a look at my very own partner. They got a Pikachu! Cute! This is my Pikachu. During that Shinx attack, I would have had Pikachu fight at my side, but my mind just went blank. And really, when you get right down to it, Pokemon are terrifying, right? Why should this thing be able to fire electricity? You know what, Rye? You're asking really good questions. Watching you at work completing those research tasks convinced me that if I want to do my Survey Corps work well, my partner and I have got to be a team. And your first step towards being a real team is to battle your team. Well, you've got a step up ahead of me because your Pikachu is really good against my other Pokemon. So like you might have an advantage. What level is your Pikachu at is the question. Level 9. Oh, yeah, that's definitely gonna hurt! I'm just gonna switch. Shinx. Ow. So, one thing we can do here, there is this concept of agile style or strong style, which is how this attack or the action order is going to be helpful. So agile style, I believe, if I remember correctly, you can hit it more often. Like you can hit moves more often, but they're not as powerful. Whereas strong style, you hit a stronger attack, but you might not be able to attack as often. So we can actually use strong style on Pikachu. So it hits harder, but it might take longer for me to be able to attack again, which you kind of have to balance that out if that's worth it. And for this, it wasn't worth it because Shinx died. We're gonna try to go in with Starly, but still not gonna be great. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. We're gonna hit with Gust. Oh, okay. As long as he's not attacking me with... No! With electricity moves! Hajuot, please. You can do it, buddy. You've got this. Oh, phew. Hi, Queen Umbreon. Welcome in. I hope you're well. Oh my gosh. I just did not have the type matchup for that. Whoa, you seem so in sync with your Pokemon. You killed 2 of them. My Pokemon are dead. That was amazing. The way you fight alongside your Pokemon, you don't seem one bit scared of battling. We'll just have to catch up as best we can, right, Pikachu? Yeah. Fair enough. Pikachu's got a bit of a tendency to attack, you see. That's why he normally stays in his ball. I guess the first step for Pikachu and me might be getting a little friendlier with one another. Oh, by the way, the professor said Pokemon have these things called types, which apparently makes a big difference in how battle goes. Yeah, you just used it really well against me and it hurt. Pikachu here seems to be an electric type, for example. Both Pokemon have, yeah, we know how types work. We get how types work. So you're the one, the new recruit everyone's talking about. Oh, hello. The name's Suzu, captain of the security corps. Oh, you're the one who saved Rai that one time. I see you got some fight in you. Figured I'd stop by and give what advice I could. Captain Suzu's a master of the ancient martial art where you guide Pokemon in battle. Now listen, if your Pokemon's truly mastered its moves, it can actually use them in different styles. This will go into the agile style and the strong style more. On the one hand, you can choose to deliver a move in the strong style. The move will deal more damage, but afterwards it will take longer for your Pokemon to act. On the other hand, you can choose to unleash a move in the agile style. Such a move will have less power behind it, but your Pokemon can act more quickly afterwards. It's truly favorable conditions. It might even get out 2 more before the opponent can attack. Strong style moves, agile style moves, and of course regular moves. Choose which is right for the given situation. Direct your Pokemon with a little nudge. Aye, aye, ma'am. Once your Pokemon has mastered a move, it can have it use the move in either an agile style or a strong style by pressing the L or R button. Sometimes your Pokemon will naturally master a move and unlock these extra styles simply by leveling up. So yeah, the difference between the 2 of them. Oh, one more thing. If you want to teach your Pokemon some powerful moves, just let me know. Well, it's certainly handy to find out about before getting to tackle Mai's request. You remember I mentioned it earlier. I'm heading down to see what Mai's request. I'm supposed to meet her down past the foot of Aspiration Hill. You should come along too. Get ready and meet us down there, would you? By ready, I mean double checking what Pokemon you'll bring, and maybe even teaching them a new move from Sizu. Okay. I don't think I could teach. Let me look. Here to training grounds, your Pokemon can master a move and learn moon moves. I want new learn the my brain. What can Oshawott learn? So you can buy new moves. You know, it might be nice for now to have a fighting type move. I'm gonna have Oshawott learn a fighting type move just for now. Oshawott goes through his whole training arc to learn a move. Sweet. So So you can get grit, gravel, or a pebble or a rock, and that goes back to the whole like raising abilities. So if I go to Oshawott. No. Oh, we also learned sword dance. Sweet. Good to know. Okay. Let's go. I believe if we go to this guy, he can teach us more recipes. Remedies from scratch. Honey cakes from scratch. Ox power, ox guard. I don't know if I have the cake lure base yet. The only thing. And we can sell some stuff to him, which is nice. So we should try to finish up Starly's entry while we're out as well. A special parcel has arrived with your name on it. Oh. Oh, the shaman fancy kimono. What a precious gift. I love the shaman kimono. We can buy other stuff from her though. I want to buy some stuff. Like we can, I can't do it with this hairstyle because I have to keep my head scarf on. But we can change like any of these ones. We'll unlock more later as well, which is nice. Trousers, get different full outfit, different shoes. We can even get glasses to put on. Very cute. We can do, I could change them in my house as well. We do have, oh, it's so cute. I love this one. So we could change into this one. I don't really love the fancy shorts for these outfits. Everyday trousers. The everyday kimono looks like. I love the shaman though. It's so pretty. I'm gonna keep my Survey Corps uniform on, actually. And we can go here and change hairstyle. I'm gonna actually change the hair color. And you can actually change, like, more styles can be unlocked as well. But it's nice to put, like, your own spin on it. You can do short, do long again if we want to go back to our original look. You do braids, you do curled, you do shorn. I like the curled is really cute. Can change the color. White. I might go. I like the chestnut, but it has like too much of a red undertone. I might go black with this one. You could also change your like eyebrow color as well. Oh, X to confirm. Sorry, I was pressing the wrong thing. Yeah, we're just gonna dye it black. I like chestnut, but chestnut, I think it has too much of a red undertone for me. I'm like, I don't think I like this one. The black kind of works. Thank ya. And we can unlock more hairstyles down the line as well. Oh, shoot. I have the wrong shoes on. Hold on. Let me go to my house and, like, switch my shoes. Wrong shoesies. Oops. Let me change. I have the wrong shoes. There we go. We can put some stuff back in here. We're gonna move all these Let me put the honeycombs in here for now because I feel like I'll need. Okay. I think other than that, we are good on our materials, and I think our team is pretty set to go. So we gotta go challenge this my person, and then we are also, I'm gonna try to get this Starly Pokemon entry done. We need, I think, three more things to check off, and then that entry is done. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hi, Volo. Did I surprise you? I bet I did. I was trying to anyway. Volo, you're terrifying. There's a secret technique to catching Pokemon, you see? What I call the secret backstrike technique. Hitting a Pokemon's back with your Pokeball will surprise it, making it easier to catch or giving you an advantage once the battle starts. Hit a wild Pokemon from behind for a higher chance of a successful catch or to gain an advantage when starting a battle. The secret technique is called a backstrike. If you're part of the Survey Corps now, working to create a Pokedex as they all are, you might end up meeting every last Pokemon here in Hisui. You should know I'm already looking forward to the day you accomplish that. Thanks, Volo. I'm gonna take your request quite yet. Bidoof. We already have Bidoof, like, all done in terms of, like, not all done. If I do want to do, I don't know if I want to do an 100% run of, like, getting all the Pokedex entries, or if I just want to, like, get them to completion, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try to get these started. What do we need to do for you, Starly? We could defeat some, and we can catch one more. Okay. Let's... Ooh. Let's defeat one. No! Damn it. Okay. We're going to find more. Wait. I saw one over here. Let's see if I can battle this one. It's hard because they run away. Starly's unaware. I'm gonna do Thundershock. Sweet. Need defeat another one. We're gonna go over this way. There we go. No! Damn you, Starly. Guess I should try to, like, prize it if I'm gonna try to battle one. A wormhole. Oh. Something over there. I don't know what it is, though. And turn the other way. It might run away. Okay. Okay. So we can catch it. Or we can kill it. I didn't want to catch it anyway. I wanted to kill it. So that one, we might be good. Oh yeah, we're good. We are good. Let's go towards Mai over here. And have a battle. First, let's get these orange berries. Good job, Starly. There are many strong Pokemon that make their home on the other side of the bridge. I can't let you pass unless you're a first. Oh, you're at that rank. You should be fine. Go on then. Don't let your guard down though. Retreat to safety if you find yourself in trouble. So you have to like get to a certain rank to battle or to open up other areas of the map. Hi. Okay. Oh, this is Mai. This here is Bear. My, a new face in the village. Not that it matters to me if you're new. If you're here, I assume you're prepared to be of help. Hi. I'm one of the wardens of the Diamond Clan. You may call me Mai. I suppose you might not even know what a warden is if you're new to Hisui. But such talk can wait. Right now, I'd rather we get straight to the point. I have a problem that needs help solving, so the more important question is this. Do you feel confident that you can lead your Pokemon in battle? Yeah, I'm pretty confident in my team. That's good to hear. That security corps of yours certainly isn't up to the task. This is my partner Munchlax. We are raised together like siblings. He battles at my side by choice, without needing any silly ball like you use. Watch and learn. Because Pokeballs are still so new, I guess, yeah, it makes sense that there are people that, like, doubt it, you know what I mean? Okay. We don't know enough about Munchlax to know what this is gonna be. Like, what's effective and super effective. Oh, not strong style. Okay, yeah, that hurts. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Nice, Oshawott. I'm sorry, Starly, you didn't level up. I'm so sorry. You really aren't one of the usual galaxy buffoons if you could defeat my partner. Well fought, Munchlax. I'll take care of the Pokemon that battled for us. I'll let you have these. You people make all kinds of things with your crafting, don't you? These should prove to be useful materials. Oh, Vivichokes. We need those for revives. You and your Pokemon fought well together. You practically acted as one with them. Rather than the legacy hero of old, the one we tell stories of to our children. I think you're indeed the one for the job. You see, I need someone to deal with an alpha Pokemon causing trouble upon Deer Track Heights. It is a large, fearsome foe, like any alpha. But you'll come, won't you? Deer Track Heights? Oh, my phone's ringing. It's God. Hold on. Your ARC phone is beeping. That strange thingamy of yours telling you where to go? My, that is a curious sort of map. Is that the one of the Galaxy Team inventions I keep hearing about? Certainly does seem to show us the way to Deer Track Heights, up ahead of us. I'll leave this bit to you. You shouldn't have any problem handling an alpha. Seems you're quite the asset to the Survey Corps, new one. Though, before we continue, I must ask, do you already know about Almighty Sinnoh? Almighty what now? I suppose it's to be expected. Allow me to sketch out the basics. Almighty Sinnoh steers all time. It's said to have created the very universe using its power over time's flow. This land of Hisui was born in the process. It's by the grace of the Almighty Sinnoh that Pokemon can live and thrive here. We of the Diamond Clan are descendants of a people who crossed the sea and settled here in the Hisui region to venerate Almighty Sinnoh. However, it stole away from the world. It stole away from the world long ago, hiding itself from our sight. Almighty Sinnoh has only rarely been seen by any humans, if the old tales can be trusted. But there are still Pokemon here today in Hisui who are with a connection to Almighty Sinnoh. And it is the duty of wardens like myself to attend to their needs. The Pokemon that graces Deer Track Heights is one of those honored few. It is directly descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's protection. Follow me and you may understand. Okay. Before we go up that way, we're gonna fly back to camp so we can heal and whatnot, and we can also report our findings. Not a lot, but it's something. Sweet, so now Starly is done. It's like our Pokemon. We just have to use like other moves, and that's how we'll learn about our Pokemon. Hi, Buzz. How are you? Welcome on in. I hope you're well. We're gonna continue our excursion. But we can actually just like release you. We don't need you. Yep. I'm gonna make some revives. Makes sense. We can rest here. We're gonna rest until the morning. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing pretty all right. I gotta do a big stretch. I need to get more water because my throat is getting sore already and I'm running low on water. So maybe before we head out, back on our excursion, I might go and I might take a little bit of a break so I can get up and stretch and get water, all that stuff. Hold on to these. I'm just gonna organize my bag really quick. No, I want to move it. There we go. Okay. Sick. I am also going to save because it's probably been a little bit since I saved. Okay. I'm gonna get up and stretch and get a little more water and whatnot before we head back out there. But we've also been going for almost 3 hours. So if y'all have been with me this entire time, get up, stretch, get some water, get a snack. We're gonna keep going with our playthrough of Pokemon Legends Arceus. We're gonna take a little bit of a break, and we'll be back, and it's gonna be so good. I'll leave y'all with some tunes, so I will see you all in a bit. Hello, I am back. Sorry for taking a little bit of a longer break. I don't know if a migraine is trying to hit, so I was doing what I need to do to try to help with that. So I got some more water, and I ate some food, and now it's nighttime in game. I'll sleep again. Why not? Oh, I did not pause my game when I got up, so we're gonna rest again. I'm trying to see if this migraine's actually gonna hit me or not. Oh my god. Okay. So we're gonna start. What do you want? You're girl from the Survey Corps who fell from the sky, aren't you? Listen here a moment. I've got to tell you about a great cake lure recipe I invented. It's called mushroom cake. For 20 years of mushroom foraging know-how into coming up with this recipe, and I know it's a winner. Problem is, the folks around here aren't catching on to my recipe's amazing potential. But you're the talk of the village. People see you making my mushroom cakes, famous as you are. I'll sure they'll want to give it a go too. I'll teach you the recipe. All you have to do is, in return, is to spread the good word by using it. Oh, you'll need to go get the key ingredients for the recipe yourself. Scrounge not from the forages of thy fellows, as the old saying goes. Oh my gosh, is that Becky? Becky, I have such a crush on you. Oh my god, I love you. Can we get a shout out for Becky, please? If I have a mod in chat. How are you doing, my dear? I'm doing pretty alright. I don't know if I have a migraine that's trying to hit, so I got some water and I had some toast with peanut butter and that was good. How is your your playthrough of Baldi's going? How are you liking it? It's okay. It's bound to happen. And we've been doing a lot of reading as well. My brain is like short-circuiting at reading. So, you know. I guess we'll fight you. I fight you with. You know what? Fight fire with fire. Take that. Thank you, Sinnoh. Also, y'all are coming in and hanging out and you don't already know, we are doing a subathon right now to celebrate my birthday month, because January is my birthday month. So if you want to check out any of the sub goals, you can sub, or you can check the pin tweet. Thank you, Sam. Our next sub goal is at 25 subs. Yeah. Okay. I know I saw a cricketot right there. Are going to try to catch that guy. Oh, I got it right on the butt. I didn't think I was going to. Thought I was gonna miss. Wait, we got a cricketot. Starly, there's none. What? Forage from. Before I see if I want to attack this guy. Let's see what we need to do. I feel like it definitely saw me there. Sweet. Oh, it didn't spot me. Sweet. I thought it would have. Oh, we need that. That's a Vivichoke. We need that for recipes. Yeah, we're playing through Arceus, which I have played a bit of before. But it's been a while since I've done any of like this beginning of the game stuff. And I've been in my Pokemon hyperfixation lately. And this is one of the games I said I really wanted to play and beat this year because it's such a long game. I thought if I brought it to stream, maybe you all would help me with getting this game actually finished. Hi Jay, how are you? Welcome on in. I'm helping a guy out. I mastered some cherry berries, you know, the shiny red ones. Oh, I have one in my trunk. I don't have it on me. The girl on some of the trees around here. I don't have any Pokemon that can reach it for me. Where are you coming? From one of your Pokeballs at a berry tree. If your Pokemon will grab the berries for you. Be sure the Pokeball got the Pokemon in mind. It's a shame to waste an empty ball. You have 3. You can get me a handy tip. Okay. Oh, is that some over there? I don't think that's a cherry berry though. I have 3, but they're not on me, are they? They are. Oh, there's 3. Buddy. They were right there. You could have done it yourself. Here you go. It was like 2 feet in front of you. Oh my gosh. For the big stretch, I will hydrate you. Thank you. Good stretch. Okay. Thanks. Now then, here's a handy tip that I was talking about. You can throw a berry near a wild Pokemon to grab their attention to keep them distracted. Why not give it a try on some of the Kricketot around here? Thank you. And I got 15 Pokeballs for free. Well, for 3 cherry berries, but like for free, basically. Oh, a Geodude. You don't see me. You definitely don't see me. Not what I wanted to do. There we go. It's like, how did that not work? I wonder if maybe it accidentally hit this, like, torch thing and not the Geodude. I have one guess. Nice. I'm not here. No, go forward! Ah, right there! Geodude is such a good boy. We love Geodude. A classic. But you must die. I'm so sorry. You must die. Oh. No, I'm not here. I'm not here. Damn you. Fight me. Get him on SWAT. Oh. Nailed it. I was gonna like do it so I can kind of like attack it too, or like try to catch it, I meant. Oh, we can catch that. We can catch it. Catch it. Sweet. Good job. So we can also... These thingies. This is another material we need to get the other type of Pokeballs. Nice, Starly. I already have you. Worried about you. Thank you. Oh, you. I probably should have healed you. That's fine. Go for it. Oh, you'll be fine. that Bosch. Look at these little statues. They're just little guys. Hi, Mai. What's up? Oh, so even your professor decided to join us. Oh, he did? Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, buddy. Phew, thank goodness I got here in time. As a Pokemon researcher, I could hardly miss out on a chance to observe an alpha now, could I? I suppose that is your business. Fine, as long as you stay out of the way. You got it. This is Deer Track Heights. This is where I've long come to pay tribute to a special Pokemon. A Pokemon descended from one of those ancient blessed by Almighty Sinnoh. Oh, that's not it. That's only a troublemaker, here to disturb the peace with this racket. I'm like, I know that sound. That's what you're here for, Bear, to drive off the interloper from this place. I'll ensure your Pokemon are ready for the battle. Oof. Upon my word, what a large specimen. Little wonder alpha Pokemon are feared across the land if they're all oversized as this one. Exactly. They're not only big though. They are strong and may know moves that other of their kind do not. They're not to be trifled with. Let me tell you, nevertheless, I believe they are stronger still than this alpha. So go show it that beyond any mistaking. Oh, she thinks I'm strong. Be careful, Bear. Size is a potent weapon in and of itself. No doubt this alpha is powerful and hardy foe. If you must face it, make sure your Pokemon have some strong moves at their disposal. Okay. Pokemon whose eyes grow red are called Alpha Pokemon. Alpha Pokemon are larger than others and may know moves that are rare of their species. They appear to be difficult to catch. Okay, we're just gonna try to kill it. Is the thing. Oh. It wants me to walk up to it. I was just ready to throw my guys in. Alright. What level? I'm so scared. Press the Y button during battle to check the action order. Oh yeah, we already got that. Oh, level 12? Okay, that's not horrible. It's not... Aerial Ace! Mother... Okay, fuck, we're just gonna hit it with strong style. Okay. I'm sorry, Starly. Poor Starly. Nice crit. Nice, good job. I love that all the Cricketots we have can now evolve. That's really funny. Nice. You really are an impressive one, aren't you? Seeing someone best in Alpha like that, it truly reminds me of a legendary hero of old. We'd best make sure your Pokemon are taken care of after facing off against such a foe. Oh, yes, this is the Pokemon we were looking for. What in the world? It's such a good-looking Pokemon. It's the Great Wordeer. So cool. He looks upon you with kindness, Bear. I'd say the Great Warrior has taken a liking to you. That is fortunate. He is an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanses of his hisui while bearing a Pokemon or bearing a human on his back. A human he deems worthy, at least. He is a blessing to us all. Remarkable, truly outstanding stuff. A Pokemon letting someone ride on it? Why, it's just like the ride Pokemon of Alola. Oh, so you're from the Alola region. Oh, that makes sense. Professor, I take things went smoothly? I'm here on Captain Celine's orders. He said we'd be able to set up a base camp here once Bear took care of her request. About that, I know this was a joint decision by Adaman and the commander, but still, is it truly fine of us to set up more base camps like this? The Hisui region is a land created by Almighty Sinnoh for the sake of its Pokemon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with Pokemon, then I imagine you should also be allowed to use this land. The Great Warrior has taken a liking to Bear as well. This is a good sign. You have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan leader will hear of how you aided us. I'll come to show my appreciation with a proper reward as soon as I can. Sweet. Well, if we're to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, we'll need to know them better. The first step towards that is completing the Pokedex. The construction corps should be here soon. They'll have our new base camp pitched in no time. Sick. New camp! Nice. Here we have it, our new base camp upon Deer Track Heights. I'll call it the Heights Camp. From now on, when you set out from the village, and ask to be escorted to the base camp to start your excursion directly from here. Having more base camps ought to make our survey work easier, huh? Yeah, so we don't have to run back and forth. Well, that's that. How about we head to the Wallflower like usual? Okay. Sick. I think once we get through this day and then we go and talk to that one woman about Starly, I might have to... I was planning to go long tonight, but I might have to end a little early. My head is really bothering me, so... Oh, we finished our Shinx stuff. That's good. I think we had already finished Shinx. Maybe we didn't. Maybe I'm misremembering. Okay. Sweet. Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, please, and make it for 3 today as well. Benny's like, I know. I gotcha. Have you all heard the grave news? The frenzied Clavor, from the rumors, it ended up mauling some of our galaxy folks who went out to investigate it this morning. Oh shit. Medical Corps has had a hard time getting all the injured back on their feet. Ah, this is the Clavor that was reportedly struck by powerful lightning, yes? I did hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. Still, if further investigation is in order, the Survey Corps will, of course, step up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon, but I'm sure Bear here can handle things just fine. But that Clavor is said to be much, much stronger than even an alpha Pokemon, isn't he? Now, you forget the strengths of Pokemon are key items of information that we of the Survey Corps are duty-bound to research. And since these perilous works of ours calls for a clear head and fighting fit physique, I do believe a good night's sleep is in order after this fine meal. I can't argue that, buddy. Okay. Rise and shine! We got stuff to do! The boss wants- oh, not the boss. Kamado, that is. Get yourself to the commander's office. Okay. I do want to go and talk with that lady who wanted to learn more about the, Starlies. I think we'll leave the commander for next Unless it's gonna, like, make me go there, like, immediately. It shouldn't, but... Okay. Did you get a good rest? Oh! Oh! What a way to end. We're gonna see one of my favorite characters in this game. Look who's being punctual. Finally realize you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham. Oh! I love them. There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as the ruler of time. My people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and the ruler of space. So, you can kind of tell from these two, with Diamond and Pearl, you have Dialga and Palkia. Dialga is the, like Pokemon of time, and Dialga, yeah, Pokemon of time. Palkia is the Pokemon of space, and so you can see where, like, this divide is, of, like, who is the true Almighty Sinnoh. Ha, you could not have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it. Excuse me? Are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of the vast Hisui space? Better than some. It's a miracle you showed up on time, oh almighty leader of the Pearl clan. I'm worried you get lost in the pointless vast space you're so fond of and never show up. Adamant, the person you are. Me, get lost in Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl clan and our world's very basis? You wish. I wish I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Kamado's office. I believe it was you who started this. Just another day with those two, I see. The man's named Adamant. He's the leader of the Diamond Clan. They put a lot of importance on time, as you can probably tell. The girl is Iridia, leader of the Pearl Clan. They're all about space. You heard what she called it, right? Our world's very basis. Whenever they run into each other, those same arguments flare up. Seems like they're inherited some bad blood from their predecessors' strife. Ah well, not our problem. But you'll have problems if you don't get yourself to the commander's office, Bear. Okay, let's see if it's... Okay, it's not going to instantly put me there, which is great. Let me talk with you. You wanted to see the Starly entry. Wait a moment. Male and female Starly have different appearances. Let me see. So the markings on their foreheads are different sizes. Incredible. I had no idea. Thank you for letting me read its Pokédex entry. Now that I know more about it, I imagine I might finally bring myself to touch a Starly. Please, if you can have in your heart, catch a Starly and bring it to me. Oh, I would have loved to. I love the many Starlies I've caught in the past. I didn't know I needed to cape one. I'm not giving you mine. You silly. I'm not giving you the one I have. You're silly. I am gonna save. And I think I'm gonna have to call it for today, just because my head is really bothering me, and I'm like, I don't think I can go much longer. So I'm gonna call it for here today, but I do plan to keep playing this. I think this is gonna be one of the series we tackle right now on top of Resident Evil 4. So we'll be playing more of this next week, I believe, is my plan. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go not stare at a screen for a little bit. Usually that helps. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I'm really excited to play this and to check out more of the checking out more of the story and whatnot. Because like I said, I've played this before, but it's been a while and like I haven't really been paying attention to the lore, so this is gonna be good.